I was just looking out the window there today, and lo and behold, a big package came for me. And basically, what's in the box is... I'll show you what's in the box. It's interesting. There are 12 cans in this box. I got this from... This is not sponsored, by the way. I got this from O'Brien's Wine Online. That rhymes. Our online website, and I'll just get a sneak peek of a few of the things that are in it. I know you can't see them, but they'll be in the video in a minute. Interesting. So we'll get into this, and I actually have one more thing to show you. It is this. This is also another thing I got. This is what I've had on my eye. I've had this on my eye for a while. It's called Kraken. It's black spiced rum, and I'm probably going to give that a go at some stage. Maybe in a video, maybe in this video. I don't know. But yeah, I've had my eye on this for a while. So I can't wait to try it, and yeah, it might be in this video or it might be a separate video, I'm not sure. Hey there guys, what's going on? It's only Evan. Welcome back to another beer review. Today we've got 3 beers here. I have them out in front of me, I'm in my kitchen. And we have, alright, so here are the beers. We've got a, from left to right, Trouble Brewing, Old Brother Brewing, and another Old Brother Brewing. Trouble Brewing it's called the Ambush Juicy Pale Ale. It's 5%. The next one is the Chancer from Old Brother. That's this one here. That's 4.6%. And here we have another Old Brother Brewery one called the Sinner. That's a 6.2% ABV. So these are the 3 I'm going to be trying this evening. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into this one. Alright, so I'm here in the office. I'm actually about to go live on YouTube for a gaming thing, because there's really bad weather. I'll actually show you the weather real quick. It's absolutely bucketing down. It has been. There's a storm coming this weekend. Like, I'll just open this. Like, it's absolutely fucking miserable. This is all flooded. And it's not great at all. And we got the fishies in the fish tank. And the cat he's a little fucking ninja, because this is a bottle opener. I was looking for this actually. Well, actually, I have cans now. Where is he? If I go like this, there he is. Look at him. He has a scratching thing, but he'll end up scratching the fucking chair. And that's the good chair. I like that chair. It's a nice chair. Alright, so yeah, without further ado, let's get into this one. This is the Trouble Brewing Ambush Juicy Pale Ale, 5%. I can't open it because I'm doing this one-handed. I don't know anything about Trouble Brewing. Oh, it's interesting. There's a head on it straight away. Sorry, my office is a mess. I'm just going all over my thing now. It must have got shaken on the way over here when I was bringing it over from the house. Smells really nice. Definitely has like a juicy smell. Jesus Christ. Let me get something to mop that up. Anyways, this is what it looks like. I made balls of the head. So this is, yeah, Trouble Brewing Ambush Juicy Pale Ale. Yeah, okay. I like that. Where is this made? Is this Irish? Kildare. In Kill, County Kildare. That's going to get a 7. 7 out of 10. Trouble Brewing Ambush Juicy Pale Ale. Getting a 7 out of 10. I do like that. That's quite nice. Alright, on to the next one. Okay, so... Sorry, the thing is a bit all over the place. The cat is back. He was just outside. So next we're on to the Old Brother Brewing Company, the Chancer. It's a 4.6 pale ale. This one. I'll just give you a look at the bottle. Here it is. I'm mid live stream of Construction Sim. They can't hear this, so that's what it says in the back. GoPro doesn't like to focus. It says, Old Brother Brewing, the Chancer Pale Ale. Crisp citrus tropical drink, fresh, small batch, independent beer, no shortcuts. Art by Shane O'Malley. So where's this made? So let's crack this open. Grand. Let me just... It's gonna be a weird angle for this one. Stuck you in between my legs. That smells really odd. I don't know what... The cat was just outside and now he's going back out the window. There we go. That is it in the glass. Look at that art though, it's really, really nice. I like that, it's pretty cool. So here we go. This is the Chancer from Old Brother Brewing. It doesn't really have a smell. It has like a weird kind of... Anyway. Oh, okay, okay. I haven't had it. Never had a pale ale like that. That's a weird taste. Not weird in a bad way. It's unique. I honestly don't know how to describe that. I can't describe that, but that's getting a 6 out of 10. So the Old Brother the Chancer pale ale is getting a 6 out of 10. All right, on to the next one. All right, so we're on to the next beer. It's the Sinner. That's what it's called. I knew it was like something obviously, because I read it out earlier. So this is Old Brother the Sinner. It's an IPA, 6.2%. Is that the... Oh god, that is the strongest one I've had so far. So here it is. The Sinner. Like, look at the artwork on these two. Even the Trouble Brewing one. Like, look. Just cool. I don't know why. It seems craft beers, like, their logos are really cool. Like look at that. Looks like an alien of some sort. Don't know what it's supposed to be, but Old Brother Brewing is the Sinner IPA. Don't think... I like the black can. That's what really stuck with me. I'm trying to figure out where the hell... Wicklow. Okay. Independently brewed. You can't even read that, can you? Focus isn't great. Focus. I don't know. Anyway, we'll get into this one in 2 seconds. How are you, Mick? So, I'm just going to fold out the old tripod here. Right. Okay. Just cleaned out the glass, so here we go. Indian Pale Ale. Okay. It's a weird taste, just from the can. Maybe it's just from the can. So this is the Sinner. We had the Chancer earlier, and Ambush Juicy Pale Ale from Trouble Brewing. So this is 2 Old Brothers and the Trouble Brewing into today's one. So very smooth. That's like I'd call that a session IPA now. Bold, hoppy, fruity drink, fresh, small batch, independent. Yep. Cool. That's getting a 7. Definitely gonna give that a 7. So I'm definitely gonna look at more Old Brother, but yeah, I'm gonna give that a 7. So yeah, lovely cloudy one. Really nice. Definitely gonna get a 7. All right. See you in the next one.
One day later.
All right, it is the following day, the day of the storm. It's the evening. It's now 6 o'clock. It's a bit messy here, so if we just look out here, you can see that the aftermath of the storm has passed through. You should have seen. I should have filmed earlier the waves and everything. We lost one tile off the roof. You can see it there. That grey thing in the grass. I don't know if you can see that. It's a ridge tile from directly above us.
So anyway, that's that. Gonna put the fire on, gonna put some food on, but we're gonna have some beers in today's video. I'm gonna pick them randomly, so number 1, number 2, and number 3. Here we go. Okay. Kinnegare Big Bunny East Coast Style IPA from Kinnegare, County Donegal in Ireland. 6%, oh Jesus. Wicklow Wolf Arcadia Lager, which is 4.5%. And we've got the White Hag Irish Brewing Company New England IPA Atlantean, 5.4%. Those are the 3 I'm going to be having tonight. So stay tuned for them. And I gotta make some dinner, I gotta feed the dogs, and I gotta just...
1 hour later.
Alright, so now I've kind of got my dinner, not on, but the oven's on. Pasta's boiling, water's boiling for the pasta. So I've got the Kinnegare Big Bunny East Coast Style IPA. It says, at Kinnegare, we pair a brewing tradition with a contemporary sense of adventure to produce clean, crisp, full flavour beers. The brewery is named after the beach beside its birthplace, just north of Rathmullen in County Donegal on Ireland's Wild Atlantic Way. Big Bunny is big, juicy, blending a punchy hop wallop with a creamy wheat mouth feel. Okay, like I was saying in previous videos, I like the art style. Why don't big brands do like bottles with like cool art style like that? I guess it costs. I'm filming this all on the GoPro just because why not? I have it and I don't use it much, so I love this GoPro, it's really good. It's the Hero 12 Black, I think. There we go. It's the Kinnegare Big Bunny East Coast IPA style, East Coast style IPA, okay. Smells nice. Okay. The 2 dogs are looking at me like, what the feck are you doing? Talking to yourself. I'll give that a 7 out of 10. I'll show you the dogs. Can you see them? One's on his bed and one's over on his couch. On his couch, yeah, exactly. So yeah, during the storm it was fairly wild. There was a few gusts that made me go, oh, fuck, okay, this is going to be a bit wilder than I was expecting. 2 or 3 gusts that really made me go, oh, fuck, okay. And we lost the roof tile, like I said. I just walked the dogs down the field as well. 2 small trees have come down, but nothing major. So overall, I think we're unscathed. I think it's passing through. It's still a bit windy, but the main event was around 2-3 o'clock, and it was grand. It just lasted till about 3:30, 4. Had the dogs out about 5. It's now 7 o'clock. I'll see you in the next video.
1 hour later.
Alright, so it's been nearly an hour and a half since I last spoke to you. It's gotten dark. Yeah, we're on to the next one anyway. I've just had my dinner. I've had peri-peri chicken and some pasta. Pasta wasn't great, I think it might have gone off. Or it went so, I don't know what the fuck. But we're having Wicklow Wolf's Arcadia Lager, 4.3%, 440ml, independent by nature. I like the feeling of this can. It's like, it's not smooth, it's kind of like got a bit of texture to it, which is nice.
Huh?
It says here on the side of the can, it says, at Wicklow Wolf, our mission is to brew exceptional beers without compromise and with true passion, independently brewed for independent minds. We are locally rooted and at one with nature, brewing beers in a sustainable way. Arcadia gluten-free lager is solely conditioned to ensure an exceptional taste. This is a smooth, refreshing lager with a hint of sweetness and spice. Finely balanced with fruit and floral notes, subdued maltiness throughout with a crisp finish. Okay. I'm watching, or attempting to watch, because the internet's a bit spotty now with this weather, the Naked Gun film with Liam Neeson. I already, like, I thought he was replacing Leslie Nielsen's character, but he if you haven't seen it, this is a spoiler. He is the son of Leslie Nielsen's character, so at least they did that right. But it's just so far I'm only about 20 minutes in, and it just seems a bit. It wants it kind of has like the like a want of more. There needs to be a bit more. It's a bit too like just fucking stupid joke. I know that's what it's supposed to be, stupid joke after stupid joke, but this is just. But I'm gonna give it a watch, and oh yeah, sorry, I gotta do this. I'm getting distracted. This is the Wicklow Wolf lager, gluten-free one, so it should be interesting. Bit of a sour aftertaste. Straight away, that hits you. Bit sour. I'm gonna give it a 5. It's gonna Wicklow Wolf's Arcadia Lager, gluten-free, is gonna get a 5 out of 10 for me. Just the sour kind of aftertaste note to that isn't great. Yeah, no, straight away, it's just sour, almost soapy kind of. I wouldn't be gone on that now. So, obviously, everyone has their own opinions, but to me, that's getting a 5 out of 10. Okay, howdy. So, it's been. I think the film I'm watching is like an hour and let's say an hour and 45, because that's kind of the standard. At least 2 hours, because the internet is so bad. It's playing, and then a couple of seconds later, it's buffering and stopping. But I keep fucking just persevering with it, and I shouldn't be, because it's absolutely dire. It's not a great film. As I mentioned earlier, I'm watching the Naked Gun film with Liam Neeson and is it Pamela Anderson, and it's getting like a fucking 5 out of 10 for me. It's not good at all. I was kind of like, there's a few jokes at the start which I was kind of like, oh, this is good going. It's a bit of crack, but no, it's just falling apart. So this is the White Hag Irish Brewing Company New England IPA, 5.4%. Atlantean. It says, our Atlantean beer is inspired by mythological sea journeys which took curious voyagers beyond the ninth wave in search of the magical otherworlds and the secret treasures they held. For this IPA, our inspiration has travelled back from the other lands of New England across the cloudy foam of the Atlantic. It smells burnt, just from that. Oh. Jesus Christ. What is that? Is this out of date or something? Jesus Christ. That's before the 6th of the 6th, 26. Is that just the taste of it? That tastes like WD-40. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. That's getting a fucking 4 out of 10. That's the lowest I've given any. That is not great at all. I kind of had high hopes for that. The White Hag Irish Brewing Company. Jesus. It says it's from Sligo. I don't know if it's brewed in Sligo, but the address is Sligo. That's not great at all. Christ above. No. What the fuck? It tastes like oil, like WD-40. Oh, that's a weird aftertaste after that. Jesus Christ. That's getting a 4 out of 10. Definitely a 4 out of 10. Christ above. Nah, no, I don't like that at all. I don't know how they can sell that on the shelf. Real, honestly, that is. Maybe that appeals to other people, but that's just WD-40. That's literally what that is.
One day later.
Okay, so it is the following evening after the storm, if that makes sense. I don't know. Today it was nearly as windy as yesterday, when the actual storm was. But today we've got Rascals Yankee White IPA, Dublin, Ireland. Another Wicklow Wolf, Elevation Pale Ale, 4.8%. What was this first one? First one was 5%. Okay, and then we got a Rascals Brewing. Didn't actually realize there was two of them. Sidekick IPA, 5.3%. So those are the three we have today, and I'm going to start with the Wicklow Wolf Elevation Pale Ale. So I'm going to put these two in the fridge. Found my glass. So here we go with the Elevation Pale Ale from Wicklow Wolf. So obviously we've had the gluten-free Wicklow Wolf last night. This is doesn't really say much on the bottle. We've already read what some of them say. So yeah, it's actually 7 o'clock. I was sat there and I was looking at the time and I was like, feck, I forgot to feed the dogs, and the time just went. So it's now 7 o'clock and the poor dog is now standing here waiting for his food. So I'm just going to do this real quick and then I'll feed him. So let's get the 7 out of 10 straight away. Very nice, very nice. From Wicklow Wolf, their Elevation Pale Ale. So that is 7 out of 10, and I gotta go feed the dog.
Alright, we got the fire cracking here. Got a few logs on the go.
And time for my next beer. I'm still watching, I think it was yesterday I mentioned that I was watching Naked Gun with Liam Neeson, and it was taking me for ages to fucking watch it. I'm still trying to watch it. I've had 20 minutes left for like the last half hour, and I just have to play and pause. It's ridiculous. So now we're on to the Rascals Brewing Sidekick IPA, Dublin, Ireland, store cold, drink fresh, 5.3%. What's it say about this brand? I don't know anything about these brands. All the ones I've picked so far I don't know much about. Bar Wicklow Wolf, sorry, I'm so close. It's a family business, apparently. Established 2014. Retro IPA, hitting a citrus and resinous home run. Bar, pizza, events and tours. Okay. So they have like their own kind of, that's literally all it says. Okay. So let's open this one. Smell test, smells good. Smells very good actually. It's vegan as well. Anyone out there that I think most. Oh, that's a very golden, more golden than I thought it would be for a IPA. It does smell very nice. So yeah, oh, lovely, almost like an apple juice kind of color. Okay. Very earthy. That's what hits me straight away. It's weird. I'd call that earthy, kind of. Quite literally tastes like earth. Kind of like, it has like an earthy taste to it. I like that. That's nice. It's gonna get a 7 out of 10. That's the Rascals home run. No, sorry, not home run. Sidekick IPA. The Rascals Sidekick IPA is getting a 7 out of 10. It's quite dry. That's the only thing. I know a lot of them can be, but it says hitting a citrus home run. I get like kind of a grapefruity, kind of weird, like a dryness from a grapefruit. That's what I get from that. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. All right, it is the time of night again where it is the final beer of the video. I'm not sure how I'm doing this, if I'm putting these all into one video or what, but we've got the Rascals Belgian Wheat Yankee White IPA. It says Belgian Wheat meets American IPA, Orange Zest Fusion. That's what it says. It is a 5% beer. or 5% IPA. So, okay. So there should be like an orangey kind of zesty smell to it. So, hang on. I've just seen the chocolate biscuits. Okay, I can get that. I can get a bit of an orangey, citrusy zest compared to the last one, which I didn't really get much of. I'm watching Friends at the minute now. That's what I've moved on to. I've never actually sat down. I've like seen episodes here and there, but I've never actually sat down and watched the whole thing. So I'm planning to do that over the Christmas period. There is 10 seasons, so I don't know how far I'll get, but I keep meaning to do it. It's just I've never like Rascals. It's the Rascals Yankee White IPA. Oh wow, okay. As soon as I drank that, like my brain works in me, but I went peanuts. I kid you not, like literally my brain has just gone peanuts. It tastes like peanuts. Is there peanuts in? There's hardly peanuts in this. It's in Italian. Waterbury, no. It literally has a taste of like peanuts. That is weird. I like that. That's a nice tasting beer there now. That's gonna get a 6 out of 10. Yep, it's getting a 6 out of 10. All right. So see you in the next one. Okay, so excuse the mess and excuse the darkness. So we've got one dog here on the couch. It is very messy. One dog there on the couch. You can see him flopped out. We've got the big dog, as I call him, Oscar, the big dog. He's like 17 years old. Pedro there is about 10. And then we've got, the reason why he's there is because fucking Mr. Magoo here. Mr. Magoo has taken up roost in the big dog's bed. This is the 4th time I've moved him out of his bed, but he just keeps coming back. Like, he normally lives way over in the bushes. There's Friends on the TV, got the fire still rock rolling there.
One day later.
Alright, it is the next... Just close the fridge because it's start beeping at me. It is the final part of this video with how many? 3 left, 3 beers left, and they're all Kinnegar beers. I didn't actually realise that, which was really odd. They're literally all Kinnegar beers. So we've had one of them already, I think, or 2 of them. Is it 1 or 2 of the Kinnegars we had? My dog was looking at me like the boss of the plot. So DL Donegal Lager. It's the one I just picked up, Kinnegar. I love the imagery on the front of them. So I've just had a shower, so I'm very warm. So this is the Kinnegar Donegal Lager. I assume it stands for DL Lager, Donegal Lager. I don't like the way they put that on the side, but it's a 4.5 lager. Let's get into it. So this is the Sunday. I've been doing this Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So. It feels like these cans don't get cold enough, which is weird. It's a weird thing to say. Because, like, they are cold, but they just, I don't know, they just don't feel cold to me. I really like that can. So, we've got the DL Lager. I'll just get out the rest. We've got the Black Bucket Black Rye IPA with the dog with the head in his bucket. And we got this one, Devil's Backbone Amber Ale, which is cool. It's got like a crow on a tree and a hare and like a devil's kind of spiky thing, as I would say. That's a 4.9. And the Black Bucket won an award actually in the World Beer Cup 2023. Got the gold award. It feels like they fucked up the yeah, they did. They fucked up the label on this when they put it on. Someone did it by hand, I guess, and it's been slid down underneath the thing. Yeah, won a medal in 2020 as well. And that's a 6.5. Okay, so I'm gonna have that one last probably. Well, we'll see. We're doing it randomly. And I've got meatballs for this evening, so that's what I'm gonna have. I'm gonna have spaghetti and are we gonna have spaghetti and meatballs, or am I gonna have fusilli and meatballs? Anyhow, this is the DL Lager. See how it goes down. Okay, I'll give that a 6. It's gonna get a 6. The Kinnegar DL Lager is gonna get a 6 out of 10. All right, so getting a bit darker now, but we're on to the Devil's Backbone from Kinnegar, the Donegal brewery. Is this I didn't realize this. Is this Farmhouse Beers from Donegal? So I really like the logo on this. This is probably my favorite logo of all the beers so far. That and the O Brothers with the faces, they're pretty good. But I like this one with the hare and the crow and the devil's kind of rock face there. You can't really see it in the thing. But this is Devil's Backbone. It's an amber ale. It is 4.9%. It's not as bad as the last one. I think the last one was about 5 something. I'm currently got my food in the oven. I've got the meatballs in the oven. The pasta's done. It's just sitting on heat for there for a bit. Oh, lovely red amber ale. Definitely amber colour coming out of there. Oh, I like the look of that. I don't know if you can see through there. I can't. GoPro keeps turning off the screen on me, which is annoying, but you can kind of see the colour if I shine it right in the light. But sorry, it's got my nose. I can definitely smell it now. Christ above. Blow me nose. Christ. Okay. This is Devil's Backbone. I'll give it a go. Very nice. That's gonna get a 7. I'm giving that a 7. Devil's Backbone from Kinnegar Breweries in Donegal is gonna get a 7 out of 10. Alright, so on to the final one. Alright, it is that time of day. I don't know if you can see me, I don't really care at this stage. It's gotten that. We've gotten that far. So I'm on the Black Bucket. I've just opened it. I forgot to record it because I was on the phone with someone. So it's the Kinnegar Black Bucket Black Rye IPA, which is weird because it tastes. It's like a stout. It's very stouty. Here it is. The head's just gone off it because I've been on the phone for that long. 6.5%. So that's the final one in this mega box series. I don't know what I'm going to call this yet. I haven't edited it. I'm worried because I've got like 20 something clips on the GoPro. So that's including everything that I don't know what else is on that, but anyway, this is the Black Rye IPA. What the Black Bucket Black Rye IPA. It's a stout. I'm giving it a 6. In fairness, I have had a sip before, so when I was on the phone, I was on the phone to my dad, and he said, "Oh, what's it like?" So I said, "I'll give it a try." I could have recorded my interaction, but that would have been very strange. But it's gonna get a 6. I do like it. It's quite nice. Nicer than the Westport Meskin Oyster Stout. But this, it's not a stout. It's an IPA, a Black Rye IPA. So I don't. Black Bucket is the bigger, darker brother to our Rust Bucket Rye, and balances rye and roasted malts with fresh hop flavors and aromas. Okay, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you drop a like, rating, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys are new here, you can leave your comments down below and tell me where you're from, what beers that you like, and what beers you think I should try. Because I want to try and figure out beers from different countries. Obviously, these are all Irish. Well, a lot of these are Irish. I think, were all of these Irish? I think all these were Irish Bear. No, I think all of them were Irish that I got. I tried to get Irish ones just so I could make a video on mostly Irish beers, but they were all nice, bar that one that I gave like a 4 or something. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and let me know down in the comments any beers I should try, and any places, any countries as well that have nice beers that you think would be worth a look. Alright, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.